Break free from bad habits with powerful Stoic lessons. Bad habits don't crash through the front door. They slip in through the side window while we're half asleep. They're the quiet just 5 more minutes that becomes 45, or the "I'll skip dessert tonight" that ends with an empty ice cream pint. Today we'll walk side by side through the same streets the Stoics once walked. No ivory tower lectures, no guilt trips. Just 30 practical minutes where you test ancient thoughts on modern cravings, and I test them on mine. If a slave turned philosopher, an emperor, and a statesman can keep their footing in chains, palaces, and political minefields, we can handle a sugar craving. 70% of today's moves are yesterday's reruns. Only 30% are fresh decisions. Feel that jolt? Good. Keep it. The Stoics already drafted the patch notes for the other 70. Section 1. The Invisible Cage. First, let's name the cage. Mine looks like this. Phone in hand before my feet hit the floor. Chocolate when stress spikes. Color-coding spreadsheets instead of writing. Sound close to home. These aren't charming quirks. They're interest-bearing debts. Money gone, confidence chipped, and the sneaky promise that tomorrow I'll do better with zero proof. The Stoics called this living by opinion, not by nature. Translation: we're obeying moods instead of reason, and our camera rolls, waistlines, and to-do lists keep the receipts. Section 2. Who were the Stoics, and why trust them? Picture a philosophy cooked up in ancient Athens's busy ports, then stress-tested by Roman emperors. Stoicism boils down to one daily question: what's mine to control, and what isn't? Epictetus started as property. Seneca navigated Nero's court without losing his head. Marcus Aurelius wrote meditations while running an empire and burying children. If their tools worked under whips, politics, and plagues, they can probably handle your late-night cookie jar. Section 3. The 4-layer habit loop. Neuroscience says every habit dances through 4 steps: cue to craving, to response to reward. The Stoics didn't have brain scans, yet Epictetus nailed it. It's not events, but our judgments about events. Swap the judgment anywhere in the loop, and the whole sequence wobbles. We're not deleting the loop, we're rewiring the switchboard that powers it. Section 4. Lesson 1. The dichotomy of control. Grab a scrap of paper. List the last 3 times your habit ambushed you. Next to each, write what part you actually steer. You can't silence notifications, but you can plug the phone in the living room at 11p.m. You can't ban cookies from the planet, but you can keep kale in the crisper. When I moved my charger, the morning scroll lost its cue. My first move became brushing my teeth. Simple? Yep. Easy? Not night one. But each toothbrush vote stacked evidence for the person I'm becoming. Section 5. Lesson 2. Negative visualization. Before you groan at imagined life without chocolate, hear Marcus out. Every night he rehearsed worst-case reels: lost health, lost fortune, lost reputation. By pre-feeling the blow, future setbacks lost their sting. I borrowed it. Before grabbing the candy bar, I flash forward to morning brain fog, tight jeans, and that sticky film of regret. The candy still tastes sweet, but the regret tastes worse. That few-degree dip in craving is the margin between impulse and choice. Section 6. Lesson 3. The Inner Citadel. Marcus wrote, "The soul takes the color of its thoughts. Ads, algorithms, that friend pushing just one slice, they're all paintbrushes. The inner citadel is your own color palette. I guard it with a 5-minute nightly check-in. Did I act or did I react? Acting feels like quiet pride. Reacting leaves a thin coat of shame. Week by week, the walls thicken. External noise still drums, but inside there's a louder voice, mine. Section 7, Lesson 4, Voluntary Discomfort. Seneca took cold baths and slept on the ground, not because he hated comfort, but because he refused to serve it. I chose cold showers, 5 seconds colder than comfortable. Tiny dojo. Tiny sentence on repeat. I can endure this. Suddenly, the dopamine hit from sugar or screens looks ridiculous next to the sting of cold water. Every rep in the discomfort gym reminds me, habits are negotiable. Section 8, Lesson 5. Amor fati, love what happens. Streak breaks, pizza disappears, Netflix owns the night. Old script, guilt to shame to restart Monday. New script, amor fati, love what happens. The lapse becomes raw data. Last month I journaled a late-night gaming spiral and spotted the real cue. Loneliness, not boredom. Now, when the pang hits, I text a friend a dumb meme. Same need, new response. Loop rewired. Section 9, The Marcus Moment. AD 170, Danube legions are decimated by plague. Marcus's soldiers are dying, tribes are circling. The northern frontier could have collapsed. Instead, he rose each morning, journaled, handled paperwork, trained with troops, and held the empire together. Your deadline chaos, your toddler meltdown, your buzzing phone, those are modern Danube rivers. Marcus's question still fits. What will I make of this moment with the power I actually have? Section 10, Mini Workshop, 30-Day Stoic Habit Reset. Ready to play? One notebook is enough. Days 1, 3. Notice. Catch each cue, no judgment, just data. Days 4, 6. Dichotomy of control. Remove or tweak one trigger you actually steer. Days 7, 10. Negative visualization. 2 minutes each morning, imagining the day going sideways, then how you'll steer it right. Days 11, 15. Voluntary discomfort. 1 small daily hardship, cold water, no sugar in coffee, 10 push-ups. Days 16, 20. Replacement. Pair the old cue with a new move, 10 deep breaths, quick plank, voice message to a friend. Days 21, 25. Nightly reflection. 3 questions. What did I control? Where did I react? Which virtue showed up? Days 26, 30. Amor fati. Whatever happens, mine it. Curiosity over guilt. Post-lapse shame is banned. Data collection is mandatory. Section 11. Measuring success. Stoics measured success by the quality of their moral character, not the applause outside. Still, numbers can be useful. I tracked days without the habit. Morning mood on a 1-10 scale. Evening journal, word count. More words equals more reflection. After 30 days, screen time dropped from 4 hours to 1. Mood climbed from 6 to 8. Journal pages doubled. Your mileage will vary. Direction beats digits. If motivation usually evaporates the moment the video ends, pause and comment. Write the habit you're breaking and the action you'll practice instead. I read every reply and drop one Stoic tweak, tailored to you, no one-size-fits-all advice. And if this helped, subscribe. Next week, we're turning the discomfort dial to 11 with Seneca's 24-hour poverty experiment. You won't want to miss that. Conclusion. Bad habits feel like gravity because we rehearse them daily. Good habits feel like climbing because we haven't yet. The Stoics handed us a lever 4 stories long. Focus on what's yours, rehearse adversity, build the inner citadel, choose discomfort, love what happens. The lever is old, the physics still works, and the weight is in your hands right now.